Everybody, thank you for choosing my YouTube video. I sincerely appreciate it. Have you ever wondered why people have been in multiple relationships and they still can't find love? Maybe we have a misconception of what love really is. Well, before we were born, we were always predestined to be loved. When we were little kids, we'll fall and hurt ourselves, and then we'll run to our parents so they can hold us, so they can heal us, so they can love us. There's love books, love shows, love movies, love songs. When we grow older, we go out searching for that perfect person, and it's all for love. So what is love? Is it saying, I love you? Is it calling and texting each other 24/7? Or is it something more? Well, let's look for some advice, the best advice out there. Let's look at the Word of God. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 8. It says, love is patient. Yes, I understand. We're in a generation where we want things done now. I want this problem to go away now. I want to fix this now. I want love now. And that's not what love is. Love is patient. And the definition of patience is able to accept and tolerate delays, problems, sufferings without being annoyed or anxious. So you've been waiting, you've been patient, there's problems going on, I've been patient, and nothing's working, Are you being patient with a rebellious attitude, with a hateful attitude, or are you being patient with a loving, happy attitude? Think about that. And let's say you're meeting someone new in your new relationship, or you're dating and you're meeting someone new. Take your time. You don't want to just look at the outwardly appearance of someone. You want to figure out the desires of their heart. That's going to take some time. In the beginning, someone could be saying and doing all the right things, and everything's be great. But with time, what's going to happen? A good person with time is going to produce good fruits. A bad person with time is going to produce bad fruits. Just remember that. The best things that come are the things you wait the longest for. Love is kind. There can be a million things you might not like about the other person, but just start focusing on that one good thing. Just like a seed has treeness inside. If you plant the seed, there's going to be a tree. Same like all of us, we have good inside. And if you focus on it, you're going to see that one good thing turn into 5 good things, 10 good things, 100 good things, 1,000,001 good things. And you have the choice, which we all do. We all have free will to choose right or to choose kind. Choose kind and watch your suffering disappear. Love is not jealous. What are you thinking? What's going on in your head? Are you thinking of your significant other having a wonderful time with someone else? Do you have a low self-esteem? Do you feel inadequate? Do you feel insecure? Do you feel fear? You shouldn't feel any of these things, because love casts away fear. If you're scared of losing someone, don't. You can't lose anyone or anything that God has reserved just for you with your name on it. And sometimes jealousy is an underlying issue. Maybe you had a bad childhood or a past, and you gotta just trigger it, fix it, go within and be patient with yourself and say, I can do it. I know I can, and you can do it. Love does not brag. Love does not get puffed up. It's not prideful. Love does not behave indecently. Love does not look for its own interests. We're all here to give away our love to the other person, give our time, give our happiness. We want to help the other person grow, cultivate the other person, help the other person become independent, help the person become interdependent. Just like, maybe you're going through some tough times and you have no money and no food, and all you have is a piece of bread, and your spouse says, here, you have the last piece of bread. And they grab it and they say, no, there's enough for both of us. Split it in half. and you give the other half to your spouse. Now that's interdependence. And when you're trying to help the other person grow, and you're giving them advice, practice what you preach. Be living proof of these things for them, so they could see, yeah, you're right. I gotta, follow these things. Love does not become provoked. Love does not keep account of the injury. Forgiveness is a means to that end. And if you're seeking revenge, be prepared to dig 2 graves. And society has forgiveness as weak. It's an act of cowardness. It's you're allowing them to do it again to you because you forgave them. It's actually none of these things. Forgiveness is an act of courage. Forgiveness is an act of the heart. Forgiveness is an act of self-love. And if you won't forgive, we're all going to make mistakes. We're not perfect. We're going to make small mistakes, big mistakes. Nobody's perfect. The only perfect person to walk this earth was Jesus Christ, and we can be like him in our character, conversation, and conduct, but we can't be him. So if you won't forgive, you're allowing these ancient injuries to get a hold of you. That thought, you keep replaying that injury over and over again in your head as a thought. You become addicted to those thoughts like a narcotic. And then with time, it's going to be chronic. And with more time, that unforgiving soul is going to eat inside of you, kill you like a slow cancer, slowly. You won't find happiness in life. You won't find joy. Everything's so dull. No one can please you. And if you choose to forgive, congratulations, you're on the right path. You have to live forgiveness every day rather than just talk about it on Sunday. And I know it's hard. It's hard to forgive. It's hard. Just do it day by day, hour by the hour. You're going to win. I know you can do it. He who forgives little loves little. He who forgives much loves much. It does not rejoice over the unrighteousness, but rejoices with the truth. We all have to tell the truth to one another. We got to be nice. Honesty is the best policy. And with people, people say the truth hurts. You can't handle the truth. You shouldn't think like that. That's not a way to think. You should be happy. If somebody tells you the truth, and it's the truth because you know the person, be happy with it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for telling me the truth. I know you love me because you're telling me the truth. That's awesome. Thanks. That's how you should react. Don't be upset about it. Don't be mad about it. And don't be scared about, if I tell him the truth, this could happen, or I don't want to hurt him. Well, say it in a nice, loving way, of course. Don't be unkind. Be nice about it. The truth will set you free. And we have to love each other. We have to love each other. We have to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. So first we have to love ourselves. And we can't work on this outside in. I'll be happy outside. Something outside dictates what goes on inside. It should be the other way around. It should be inside out. You should be causing the effect with your thoughts. Our brain is mostly of thoughts of the past because we felt the past. That's why we know the past. That's why our brain is mostly made up of the past. But now, change that. Change the way you think. Think future, loving thoughts that you could feel. You could feel the future, even though it hasn't happened. You're gonna change. You're gonna change your destiny. And if you don't like who you are, change your thoughts. You become what you think about. So if you change your thoughts, yes. You're going to act different, yes. You're going to behave different, yes. You might even look different, yes. You're going to have new habits, yes. You're going to become someone new just by changing your thought. And maybe some people are like, well, my source of happiness is my spouse, that they make me happy. What happens when you start making mistakes? We're all going to make mistakes. Does your happiness start going away? Do you get angry at them? Do you create something small, something big, what do? Do you start saying it's not going to work out and ask for a divorce? No, of course not. Don't think like that, That's why you got to be happy with yourself. We have to live life off of principles to be happy and joyful and loving. Principles like treat others the way you want to be treated. Understand before being understood, as in put yourself in their shoes, be empathetic, show compassion, be humble. There is more happiness in giving than there is in receiving. Love one another. Isn't that what life is all about? That we love one another? It doesn't matter the ethnicity, the religion, the educational background, the way we look. We have to love one another. Travel the world. You're going to find love everywhere you go. There's going to be love. Travel the world and figure that out on your own. Everybody's going to love you no matter how you look. You're going to see people actually do want to be loved. So let's remember, love never gives up, is always hopeful, never loses faith, and endures all things. So let's all be love, because love never fails. Hopefully this video helped you out with your relationship or yourself, and you have a wonderful, beautiful day. See you soon.